I bet you're wondering, how did you end up in this situation? And if you're not, well, I got news for you. You probably suck at Pokemon Unite.
Disclaimer, I give very good advice in this video, but if I say you suck, it's all for satire and fun.
This first tip for this video is going to be the most important one I could think of, and it's the most obvious ever. Anyone can think of it, but the first tip in this video is going to be don't get KO'd. And I know, as simple as that sounds, it's not as simple as you think. Let's go over how exactly getting KO'd affects you. And we're going to start off with saying, yes, getting KO'd does send you back to your goal zone and put you out of the fight. But that's not the big problem here. The big problem is when you get KO'd, now you're leaving your teammate in a 1v2 where they're most likely going to get KO'd as well. And what this does is gives the other team a whole bunch of XP that you can't afford to let them have at the beginning of the game. And on top of which, they're also going to be taking your grind now that you two are out of the fight and scoring on your zone. All things that are going to be giving them even more XP. Which turns into a snowball effect that can make you lose the game really fast. But how can you prevent this? Yes, of course, we all know this. We know that getting KO'd is one of the worst things you could do in Pokemon Unite. But what are some tips we could do to prevent it, and what's our challenge for the week? Because we're going to have a challenge this week and see if we could get our win rates up with this one little tip. One of the things, as you can see in this game right here, what me and Zeraora do is we survive the last team fight, and instead of just staying back and playing defense, we try to push up and take that core fish from them. Even though they're higher levels, they have a better early game, being Wigglytuff and Ninetales. We go in, Zeraora gets KO'd, we escape because we're playing a little more cautiously for the point of the video. But that being said, now Zeraora is down, leaving me in a 1v2 where I can't do anything but let them score. And if I don't let them score, I'm going to die, and they're going to score anyways. So we can't be greedy going for extra XP. If we have to let them have it, we have to let them have it. But knowing we're behind, we go back to try to take some of the core fishes and any XP we could find, to the fact that, well, now they're attacking again. Zeraora has died because he overextended. Now we're stuck again, underleveled. The objectives have spawned, and now we're trying to go back, doing anything we can to get some XP. That being said, if you're level 4 at the first Dreadnought fight, you might just suck at Pokemon Unite. That being said, we did take out the Adinos around Dreadnought while distracting the other team up here, just in enough time to let our team take out Dreadnought and destroy this first goal zone to try to catch up a little bit. So again, if you're down, if you did make those greedy plays at the beginning which put you behind, there's always XP to catch up in forms of Adinos. With that being said though, there's always time to fall behind as well. As you can tell right here, I instantly regretted my decisions. Knowing that this Absol wouldn't win the 1v2, I decided to go in and help out, which decided to be a very bad idea because now I'm in a 1v3 and I didn't expect their jungler to be there. Neither did anyone on my team. They all Unite moved us and they had their jungler there because we weren't keeping track of their positions. Not only that, but the Absol we went there to help out in that team fight was already KO'd by the time we got there. So us going there did nothing other than feed the other team even more, letting them snowball and get even more levels, because not only did they KO Absol, but now they KO'd Zeraora and myself. With that being said, we can't be playing passive forever. So here we are flipping a Rotom. Even though Dragonite's right here, we had to go for risky play. We do get it. So it's not always good to always be passive. We just want to be defensive when we have to be. But if you can win a fight, you have to win a fight to get some comeback XP, because that's the only way you're going to win. Speaking of winning, even after everything that happened at the early game, by not giving out any other KOs, we were able to catch up in XP and actually win the Zapdos fight. And with this, maybe we have a chance to win. Well, with all that being said, you may suck at Pokemon Unite, but you don't suck as much as your teammates.